Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, November 16th, 2016, and it's time to go to work on music. Today should be a good day. I've got a lot of practice bandwidth, which I'm excited to use. Plan is to do a little bit of work from the online classes, do some guitar work, and then review an arrangement of one live song that I'm working on, and then get a sketch down for the arrangement of another live song that I'm working on. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. Hope you learned something. Here we go. Alright, good little miniature learning session there. Wrapping up the Learning How to Learn class I've been taking on Coursera. Awesome class. And the instructors are just talking about how valuable a skill set that allows you to learn across a lot of disciplines over time is. And I couldn't agree more, especially with the way the world is changing. The ability to learn things well and learn them quickly. I just don't know how much bigger of an advantage you could have. um, Also, I was doing some genre research. I'm just really actively seeking out as many bands as I can find right now that I feel stylistically and sonically are in the same realm as I am. Maybe not exactly, but as close as I can get, and just seeing how their genres are classified and seeing what they do with their sound. And it's just interesting. It's like, back-end research on the whole business side, but also the artistic side at the same time. And that's really what I'm going for right now with this push to uh, put my music out there in a little bit more intentional way, I guess. So now I'm going to get into some guitar practice. Okay, took a break, and now back in the lab. I've also had a meeting, had some food, so it's been at least an hour. What I'm going to do now is start working on the live set, and I got a flash of inspiration while I was on my break a moment ago, and I was thinking, I've got 6 weeks until the new date that these folks who wanted to move the show back proposed, and I sort of said, I don't know if that's going to be the right day because it's a New Year's Eve show, and like the material I was writing was a little more, I don't know, it wasn't exactly like New Year's Eve-ish in its message. But I got inspired because I was listening to some dance music and kind of got hit by like a Daft Punk song, and I was like, maybe I could I'd love to do some cool covers of these. Now the thing is, I haven't tried to do a cover song that's that ambitious in quite some time, and I don't know if I can totally pull it off the way I would want it to, but even if I could just get a few really cool cover songs together in the next 6 weeks, I feel like that could be a really cool challenge and would be really fun and would just make the show a little bit more live and poppin'. And then if they wanted to do another show a few months later, I could do something that was a little more atmospheric and spaced out and just more chill. So I'm going to let that marinate. I'm going to stick to my plan for today, though, which is to review one of the tracks I've been working on and then get the entire arrangement down for the most part, or as far as I can, through the second track. And that's the big goal this week, is to get all 4 of those songs sketched out as far as the arrangement goes. I think I was talking about that earlier. So it's probably quickly worth talking through some of the signal chain upgrades that I've made recently, because there have been many, and I'll do a separate video on the entire signal chain soon. But I have taken my my drum set and changed it quite a bit, and I was talking about this yesterday in the video. You saw it. This is the CAT multipad KTM P1 or something like that. And basically there's 4 different pressure zones. So instead of a 5-piece kit, I have 4 voices now. So I lost a tom-tom, which isn't the end of the world when you think about the economy of moving this thing around. I've got a kick trigger right here, and I've got a hi-hat controller here, which is the possibility of double bass, and then also hi-hat control. It also gives me easier access to the computer, which I'm starting to use more now with Logic Pro 10, or Logic Pro X actually, which I'm just running a piano through right now. But the cool thing is with Logic Pro X, you can control it from your iPad. So I've got the iPad set up over here controlling Logic X over there, which has just opened up my sonic possibilities like by a billion-fold. I mean, it's just it's just crazy. So I'm integrating a lot of new electronic sounds, a little more soundscapey stuff, and I'm loving it. It's so awesome. So if you guys have access to a setup like that, it's awesome for production, and it's awesome for live, obviously. And then we got still rocking the loop station here. I haven't made the leap to Ableton or anything like that. Still just guitar and drums and voice. And let's make this happen. epic session. I almost forgot to end the video there, actually. I was in the zone. But yeah, just all day in the lab feels so good. It's always a little crazy, you know. You're like, do I really want to spend a full day in a room by myself working on tunes? And surprisingly frequently, the answer is yes. And it really is the way that I think you get good, is you put in the time. And I don't know that everyone needs that much time, consistently, but it's been so helpful for me recently to be putting in more time. And just the main thing I was working on there is just relaxing, just taking my time, not having to rush anything. I just it feels so good that I've worked myself into a position in life where I can really dive deep into the musical realm and not have to rush it. And I think that there is a time and a place to just get stuff done and finish things, and the show must go on. But it's a lot nicer for me. I think I've developed some tension and some habits over the years from just kind of like push myself a little too fast through a session instead of really taking the time to get things right from the beginning. And I really, really want to do that now. I really want to lay the foundation right now for the rest of my life as a player. And of course, things will constantly evolve and constantly change, but it just feels so good. So as you can see, I put a lot of time in today. I hope it wasn't too boring, but that's real. That's the time it takes. I mean, it was, I started about 2-3 o'clock. It's like 11 right now. So that's a real day right there. And of course, you take breaks, have food, keep your blood sugar at a reasonable level, and that helps tremendously. And just you don't kill yourself. You leave a little bit in the tank for tomorrow. But I'm feeling great. Just appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to share this new music. I finished a track right there today, which is just boom, always a great day. And I just hope you guys are out there chasing your dreams, whatever they are. Just do it. Just go for it and make it happen. Don't think about it. Just take the next step now. See you guys tomorrow.